This is the Begin Within podcast, where we believe real, lasting health and fitness requires you to start inside before you work out. I'm your host, Nate Slegger, and I'm here to show you behind the scenes of fitness. You already know exercise is good for you, but what about all the other things in life that affect your fitness? If you're looking for extra motivation to get started or to make sure you keep going, this is the place for you.
Produced by BeginWithin.fit.
If you are working on getting healthier, losing weight, improving your fitness, whatever it is, but you have this feeling that you should be getting better results, you're just not sure what you might be doing wrong. Well, I want to tell you, you are not alone. And that is the very reason why I wrote my latest book, 5 Ways You're Wrecking Your Weight Loss, so that you can take a look at 5 of the most common reasons I see that people aren't getting the results that they deserve for all their hard work. Just 5 really quick fixes that can get you headed toward the results that you want. Check it out. You can download it by going to beginwithin.fit, clicking on the ebook button, or clicking on the link in the show notes. Check out my book. Let me know what you think. Let's talk about insanity for a few minutes together. Maybe you've heard the definition of insanity that's so often attributed to Albert Einstein. It goes something like this: insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, but expecting a different result. Now, the internet tells me that Albert Einstein did not actually say that, but I think the fact that we so often attribute it to him shows that we understand that there's real wisdom behind it. There's a simple wisdom behind that. And yet, even though we've all heard it before, when it comes to health and fitness, when it comes to weight loss, when it comes to dieting, when it comes to workout programs, there's a lot of insanity going on, isn't there? And if you've been part of it, I see you. I know, because I've done it too. I include myself in that group, those who have been insane, right? In terms of, I'm going to try this thing again. I tried to make a huge change in my life and it didn't go well in the past, but here I go again. And you know, we talk about this a lot around January 1st, right? The start of a new year on the calendar gets so many people motivated to do something huge, to make the big change, to get the big result that they've wanted for a long, long time. And now flipping the calendar or starting a new calendar at the start of a new year gets them all psyched to do it. Now, I realize at the time of this recording, we are not there yet. We're a couple months away. It's November of 2022 when this podcast is coming out, and we still have 2 months before the new year. But I don't want you to do the insane thing. I don't want you to wait and then start something huge on January 1st or that first week of the new year, joining a gym, starting this crazy diet, going with this complicated workout plan. I don't want you to do it. Stop the insanity. That's my message to you. And how are we going to do it? Here's how we're going to stop the insanity. We're going to stop it by starting to make changes now. If you haven't already, start now. And if you want to do something big, you want to do something crazy when 2023 starts, go ahead. I'm not going to stop you, and I'm not going to disparage you for doing that. I think we can learn so much from trying something out, trying out a big, huge shift in terms of diet or workout program, provided everything is safe and healthy for us. I think we can learn so much from trying it out. But before we put all our eggs in that basket, let's just slow down for a minute and not wait until then, as if to say, oh, we've got, a couple months left. I'm just going to do my thing. I know I've got some big food events with family and friends ahead of me coming up, and I just want to fully enjoy myself. And then, you know what, once it's all over, then I'll kind of pick up the pieces and I'm going to make a big change. I want to just point this out. There's still 2 months left before that big change for a lot of people happens. So why not use the next 2 months? Why not put them to good use, breaking the insanity? And if you want to do something big down the line, you want to make a big change, like I said, I don't mind. More power to you. I'll probably try some new big things, go on some different programs or whatever and try them out in the future too. But here's what I'm going to invite you to do to break the insanity once and for all. Instead of a big complicated program, instead of a big diet where you're going to change everything about the way you eat and you're going to throw out all the bad food and you're going to eat all the green stuff, and the workout program where you're going to work out every single day for 75 days or whatever it is, here's what I want to encourage you to do starting now. Start learning new skills. Start learning the skills that you need in order to get yourself to do the thing that you want to do, to get the result that you want. Start learning new skills right now. And I'm not just going to throw that out at you and then leave you empty-handed as far as figuring out a way to make that happen. Because right now, this first week of November 2022, my Begin Within Habit Academy is once again open for enrollment. Now, we don't do this all the time, but right now it's open for enrollment, and you can get 20% off the cost of the entire program if you get started now. And we kick off the next round of our program next week, Monday. Next Monday is the first day of the next round of our program. That's going to be Monday, November 7th. That means if you want to get in, you got to enroll before that. You got to enroll now. Today, maybe Thursday, that's the day the podcast comes out, November 3rd. Tomorrow, Friday, November 4th, Saturday, November 5th, or Sunday, November 6th. And if it's past that on the calendar, you might have missed your opportunity. But don't worry, I want to be here to continue to support you. The Academy just might not be open for enrollment, and it certainly won't be with this cool offer. So I want you to think carefully about developing new skills, changing habits, focus on healthy habits, incorporating them into your life, changing the way your mind works when it comes to food, when it comes to fitness, and incorporating all the things into life that you need to in order to get the results that you want. With the Begin Within Habit Academy, we have worked so hard. At the very start of this year, we developed an app so that we could deliver the course to you right on your phone, so that we can give you little notifications, give you just a little tap every single day to focus on the habits that you need to focus on in order to get the results that you want. We worked very hard doing tons of research, recording videos, so that you could have a new habit every week or two that we could educate you on, and that then you could focus on during that week or two, practicing that new habit, finding ways to incorporate it into your life, as well as celebrating successes and taking time for assessment and reflection each and every week. Taking time as well to prepare for the week ahead using the skills that you have already learned. All those things and more are part of the Begin Within Habit Academy, and I would love to have you join us for this next round that kicks off on Monday, November 7th. I want to give a shout out to a few of our clients and students right now, just some that come to mind. With our team, we talked about some of these amazing stories and some of these awesome results that have been happening. One is a beautiful woman by the name of Clydia. And she shared her story with all of us in our Facebook group, our Begin Within Facebook group, and explained that when she started working with Begin Within and working with me, she was bedridden. And when she shared that, I actually remember the first time that we connected on a video call, and I remember thinking, I think she's laying down on the call, and I've we had a nice conversation. At that point, it wasn't right for her. I think I gave her a little assignment to work on in between, the time I talked to her and the time that I'd followed up with her. But she didn't start working with us right away. But she shared with our group that she is no longer confined to bed, that she is now living an active lifestyle. She's focused on moving, healthy movement, and making good nutritional choices to develop the habits that she needs in order to keep making progress. And I just want to give her a shout out. So Clydia, if you're listening, keep up the good work. You are inspiring the rest of us. Please keep it up. I also want to give a shout out to an awesome client of mine named Chris, who has been working very, very hard and is very close to a huge milestone marker in her weight loss journey. And she's been more than willing to share that. She told me I could share her story. And I think one of the coolest things, in addition to how hard she's working, not just to make, healthy choices, but to master the inside, the thoughts and feelings that go with time in the kitchen and food prep and, picking the veggies, those kinds of things, is that she is just really approaching her health from a holistic perspective and making sure that she gets what she needs from other professionals, not just me as a coach, but even, setting aside time to go to the doctor and make sure that she's on the right track in every way that she possibly can. I think that's so amazing. And she shared with me what her doctor said about her working on habits, working with me as her coach. And her doctor said, way to go. That sounds like a great program. She said that most of the time when patients come in and say that they're working with a fitness coach or health coach, that she's like, oh no. But in this case, as this friend of mine, this client of mine, shared with her doctor what she's doing with her health coaching with us, that her doctor said, wow, that sounds like a really good program. That sounds awesome. And I know that it gave Chris a lot of confidence to continue to make progress. And Chris, I want to give you a shout out. Thank you so much for being awesome, for continuing to work with us and working so hard at making the little changes that add up to big results in life. And one more, I just want to give a shout out to another member of our academy named Sarah. Sarah, you know who you are. I want to thank you so much for working so hard, for being such a great communicator. Sarah sends me messages quite often about her progress, about her planning. I send messages, hey, are you ready for the week? What went great about this week? What could have been better? Things like that. And she takes the time to send me some of the most well thought out messages. I know that she is a wholehearted participant in her own health and wellness because she's not afraid to reflect. She's not afraid to do some journaling. She's not afraid to face what is within her, and she's doing it the right way. Begin within is what she's doing. She's been beginning within, and she's continued to focus on the inside work that has to be done in order for us to move forward with health and fitness. And she's such an active participant as well in the live coaching sessions that we do every single week for our students. She grabs a spot and she connects with us and shares. And she's so real about what's going on. Brings her notepad to those sessions and always is taking notes and is just such an active participant. Sarah, thank you so much. I absolutely love having the opportunity to work with you inside of the academy as well. If you are in a place right now where you're ready to take action, you're ready to do something new, please consider doing it the right way. Consider doing it by beginning within. Consider developing new skills and new habits instead of just diving in and trying to change everything all at once. Consider starting now with us. Don't wait till the new year. You know what? I will tell you what, I'm sure that we're going to have some great offer at that point for you as well. But why wait? Why not start right now and see what can happen in the next 2 months? And when that new year starts, when the new calendar starts, you're going to be well on your way, already having developed so many of the skills that you need in order to get what you want out of this crazy health and fitness journey. It may be crazy, but it doesn't have to be insane. Learn from the past. Don't repeat it over and over again. Do something new. Do it the right way this time. Consider joining us. There's a link in the show notes waiting for you to get in on the Begin Within Habit Academy right now. And I will give you a 20% discount off the entire cost of the program. The discount code is HABIT20 when you use that link that's in the show notes waiting for you. I have said enough. I want to thank you so much for being somebody who is concerned with becoming a better version of yourself. I absolutely view it as an honor to be able to spend time with you each and every week here on the podcast. And I want to thank you for your time and attention. And I'll talk to you next time here on the Begin Within podcast.